Hello, a day with Caleb, and we are back. This time a little unique. I had a buttload of sealed, factory sealed, and these were ones that I either did not have in the collection. That glare, I'm going to go away from the glare. These were ones I either didn't have in the collection, or they're an upgrade. Like if I have it on VHS and these are sealed DVDs, we're going to upgrade to DVD. Some we're kind of downgrading because I have them a printed case. I'm trying to get away from those, so a couple of these are VHS printed DVD cases down to VHS because I have the correct case. But a lot of these are ones I did not have at all, which is surprising, other than being factory sealed. So we got a bunch here. Let's just dive through. And we start with, I might have to change the angle. We had to lower the camera stand, and you can see the glare coming off the light. I don't know why today it decided to be light central. Usually it's even on my head you can see the glare behind me on that picture, but I tested out. The glare doesn't affect me unless I tilt it up. So we're gonna try this angle. My face might be a little blown out, but we'll see how this goes. We'll try picking up with the VHS again. Did not have American Psycho 2. Well, I take that back. I had it loose in my DVD case, so that's a little of a downgrade, but the DVD was scratched. Did not have this at all. Anna and the King, Jodie Foster, Chow Yun Fat. Something's Gotta Give had this DVD printed, but the DVD was horribly scratched. Did not have this at all. John Wayne, The Searchers. Kind of surprising. I thought I had most of the John Wayne movies. This kind of a weird situation. I do have the Blu-ray with some others, but it's not a printed case. So I had 2 Top Gun VHS sealed. So I decided to open one of them and put in the collection, since that one's kind of with some others. Love and Basketball, I had it DVD and VHS sealed, but I didn't have this in my collection, so we unsealed the VHS. Oliver, this being the 1968 version. I have a couple Olivers in the collection, but not the 1968, outside of it being sealed. Rio Grande, again another John Wayne movie I didn't have in the collection outside of it being sealed. Again, didn't have Platoon, William Dafoe, Charlie Sheen. I think one of Johnny Depp's first acting gigs was in that. Didn't have this, Michael Douglas, Demi Moore, Disclosure. Didn't have this, The Bear. Thought I did, but pretty good film from what I remember. Again, didn't have this in the collection. Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito, Emma Thompson, and that is Junior. I had forgotten Danny DeVito was in Junior too, they're in twins together. I forgot they had done another movie together. How the West Was Fun, or I'm sorry, that's Mary Kate Ashley. How the West Was Won. I had this, but I just had the tapes. I didn't have the case. So unsealing that to get the case. Then the last two VHS, Black Beauty did not have at all, which is surprising. Now and Forever, I think this was the only Shirley Temple maybe that I was missing. Because I have that DVD box set, which I thought had most of them, if not all of them, but I guess it was missing Now and Forever. Then we get to the DVDs, and I had this on VHS, but deciding to upgrade because it is such a good movie, and that is Clint Eastwood in Bloodwork. And this, Jeff Daniels, that's right, Jeff Daniels plays the bad guy, which is a turn for him because he's more known for kind of comedy and drama, not necessarily being the bad guy, so that's cool. In this old snapper case. Then Phone Booth, I believe this is an upgrade, had it on VHS. So pretty cool movie. Need to rewatch this now that I have it on DVD. I really need to get a new VHS player. I have a pretty stable VHS player. It's kind of quirky though sometimes. You have to mash buttons for it to, like, it'll play if you push it in, but then sometimes when you're trying to fast forward, the button sticks, and it doesn't have a remote. So I need to be on the lookout for a good VHS player with a remote. That way I don't have to be right there by to rewind or fast forward. Then have this on VHS, Air Force One. I do have this in a 2-pack Blu-ray, but wanted to kind of keep it on its own. So that's cool. This I didn't have at all outside of a foreign release. I have it in region 3, I think. But adding that to the collection, pretty cool. Kate Winslet and Johnny Depp and Dustin Hoffman. So that's neat. Another upgrade, Murder by Numbers, Sandra Bullock. One of my favorite actresses, Sandra Bullock. And this is a pretty good crime thriller. Had on VHS, upgrading that to DVD. Interstellar, I don't know when I got this sealed, but had it sealed. This is going the same DVD to DVD. The only difference is my case was printed, that one is not. This is an upgrade from VHS. Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler in The Wedding Singer. Another upgrade from VHS. This is the remake, Pierce Brosnan, of the Thomas Crown Affair. Love that gallery scene with all the suitcases where he loses the policeman, with all the people with suitcases going back and forth. This rollerball had a very scratched DVD with a printed case, so this kind of an upgrade. Pretty cool. Do you like this one better than the original or the original? I kind of tend to like this one slightly better. The costumes are pretty cool too, and LL Cool J. Then in her shoes, I had this along with the Holiday in like a Blockbuster 2-pack. I like formed the two cases together where they were both together, which worked for a while. It worked for years and years, but I recently, a couple weeks ago, found the Holiday by itself in mint condition. So decided to separate them since I had that individually. So I had this one sealed, and so now it's going to be unsealed, and we'll unseal the two movies and they can be on their own. Had this on VHS, so in our upgrade Spy Game, Robert Redford and Brad Pitt. And this I didn't have, Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, The Adjustment Bureau. Need to watch that. I kind of remember renting it back in the day, 2010. So, need to rewatch that again. This is an upgrade. Had this on VHS. Maybe one day we'll get it on Blu-ray, but happy to have this on DVD. One of the greatest comedies of all time. I would put it maybe top 5 of my comedies. Meet the Parents, Clue the Movie, Planes, Trains. It might crack the top 5. It probably would. And then this is an upgrade from VHS. That is The Fugitive. Again, another movie I need to rewatch. Pretty cool. I never watched the series The Fugitive. Comment down below if you've watched the TV series. But back in the day, we would watch this with our parents all the time. It used to come on TV a lot, and we would sit down and watch it. The kind of sequel, if you will, predecessor, U.S. Marshals with Tommy Lee Jones. Pretty good, not as good as The Fugitive, obviously. Didn't have Harrison Ford, but pretty good nonetheless. Then another upgrade from VHS, National Lampoon's Vacation, again in the snapper case. Now we recently went to MegaCon, and Chevy Chase was there along with the son, Anthony Michael Hall, and the daughter. Does it list her name? And the model, or the girl in the car, Christina Brinkley, right? Yeah, Christina Brinkley. So some of the cast, but Chevy was like $100, and then the others were like 60 to 80 range. So I could have brought that and unsealed it and have him sign it. But if it wasn't an 8x10 Chevy, instead of like 100 something, it would be like $30 more or something. So time you got all 4 of the people that were there, it would have been like $300 and something dollars, and that's without like selfies or anything. So decided to pass on getting their autograph. It was cool just to be around them, and we'll probably have celebs I've met the next part pretty soon. because here pretty soon we did MegaCon, MomoCon, and Spooky Empire. So probably do the next part of celebrities I've met pretty soon. Certainly not least, I've had this guy for a while. Was on the fence on whether I should unseal it or not, but I need this steelbook in my collection unsealed. Be part of the collection. It's the only sealed steelbook I had, which is why I kind of kept it sealed for a long time. I was trying to get something sealed in each format. Of course, this is a format, but you know what I mean. Like have one sealed DVD, one VHS, one steelbook. But we'll find another steelbook that I already have in the collection sealed. So we're unsealing that. That artwork alone, I mean, how can I hide that in the sealed collection? That needs to be part of the real collection there. Not that my sealed isn't part of the real collection, it is, but with all my other in my main collection, that's what I'm trying to say. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of unique, I don't really categorize this as pickups because they were all here already, but going through my collection like I did a couple months ago, just finished doing that, making sure to put all the descriptions in there, print a case, if the disc is scratched, does it have inserts, is there writing on it, case damage, anything like that, location. We just went through all that. I say 15,000, but it's more. It's probably more than 15,000 by now. But so we did that, and that's where I noticed that a lot of these sealed, I didn't have any other way. So it was good to go through it. I'm glad that journey's done. I didn't try and do the descriptions every night, but it took about six and a half months to go through every entry and type it in and save it and all that jazz. But got it done, got all the doubles out, got these out to re-add to the collection. So pretty neat. Like, subscribe, share with a movie lover. Until next time, if you collect sealed, comment that down below too if you have a factory sealed collection. Got too many collections, but keep collecting.